Hey there, Hawk here, playing some more Civilization 6 today. And well, today we are left off at where off last episode as usual. And last episode we did capture a bunch of cities on the other continent that we had. And this episode we were planning on attacking Russia in here. And to attack them, we really need a lot of power because they do have a lot of military strength. Their military strength is almost the same as ours. We are slightly more powerful than them, but considering that we will be attacking their cities and they will not be attacking our cities, yeah, this will be a tough war. At least I think so. So, this episode, I will be trying to get a victory against a really powerful civilization that's on the same power level as ours. So, let's get started with that. And we are already done with everyone as usual. So we do have a bunch of units in here and we can just go in and declare War of Territorial Expansion. Yeah, that has the least warmonger penalty that we have right now. And so we start attacking and wow, 31 declarations of war. This is what I mean when I say that world civilizations are pretty powerful. So, right now, we just need to go in and start killing off their units. For example, here's the thing. Valletta is in our way, and they are at war with us because they are under the citizenship of Peter, of Russia. So, what I will do first is I will just go and use some of my envoy points to get rid of some of their city-states. For example, it has 4 influence points. So if we just put 4 in, if we just put 3 influence points on that and get it to 4, yes, 8 negotiated peace because we are no longer at war with them. For example, that rocket artillery could have really damaged us, or that machine gun could have really damaged us, but now that that's out of picture, we can just easily come in here and get whatever city there is in there. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. And another nice thing to do when you're attacking a pretty powerful civilization is to upgrade your units. Like for example in here I had a melee unit, I don't remember what it was. So I just upgraded it and now we have mechanized infantry and it will be doing much more damage, and since I already have a lot of gold and most probably this far into the game you do have a lot of gold, you can just upgrade those. For example, this pikeman, just for 580 gold, so like that's even less than our uh, income per turn. We can just upgrade that to an AT crew that will be doing a lot more damage, especially the units that do have promotions on them. It's real nice to upgrade those. For example, I can upgrade these as well if I want to. Artillery corps that I didn't use this turn to make them rooked artilleries like this. Yeah, those are pretty powerful. I will do that as well. And like that, we really should be doing a lot more damage. And yet, another thing to keep in mind is you always have your city states. So if you ever want to, you can always play with their military, but due to the fact that I killed almost all of my city states troops. For example, I killed Hong Kong's troops while I was at war with uh, whatever civilization was in here, I think Roman Empire. I killed Vilnius while I was at... No, I didn't kill Vilnius. They just don't have their military because they're not a military state. For example, Kabul is a military city-state, but yeah, I killed most of their military as well. So yeah, I will not be able to use that, but if you have your city-states, which you most probably do due to the fact that you are producing a lot of envoys throughout the game, you at least have one city-state, and so you can always just go to them and level their military for some gold. And so you will be able to use them for 30 turns, which is most probably more than enough to get rid of a civilization. And another nice thing to keep in mind is when you're attacking a city, just try to get away from other threats. For example, this campus right here. It can attack this mechanized infantry we have right now. And if we had any units in here, in here, in here, it could attack them, or even in there, where that cacao is. So instead of keeping units close to that, since we are just attacking that right now, I'm moving all of my units to that direction, and from here, from the right side, I'm moving them so that they wouldn't be taking damage from that end. That way I will be losing way less units and I will be capturing much faster than I would normally. And another thing I already mentioned before, when you have an aerodrome, you can just buy an airport in there, which I did last time. I was uh, defeating a civilization in here, yeah, in there, in NATO. And when you buy an airport, you can just go to your own place and just instantly airlift units to the place you are attacking at the moment, and that way, without any delay, you will have a much more powerful army than the enemy of yours. And another nice thing to keep in mind is when you're running low on health on a unit, you can always just promote them if they have a promotion, which they usually do. Just keep those promotions. Like, these things are nice, but really, 10 combat strength against fortified defenders when you have 107 uh, melee strength, that's not amazing. So when you're just when you get a promotion in late game, just keep it. Then when you get a lot of damage with that unit, you can just always get a promotion and it will heal 50 health, and so you can just send in the unit to war again next turn. Why is this called Mogadishu? I thought this was Lisbon. Wasn't this Lisbon? Well, I really think that this was Lisbon, but maybe something has changed. I don't know. Okay, that's my bad. It turns out it's because of the patch. A new patch was released a couple of weeks ago, and this changed. I didn't even realize that. So now instead of Lisbon, we have Mogadishu city-state. That will help us with navigating oceans, I think. Yeah, your trader units are immune to being plundered on water tiles, so at least I think that's better than what Lisbon had, so not bad for us. And well, we are almost done with the war. We already have defeated a lot of cities, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities, and there's an eighth one that I have almost defeated, and another one that I have sent out some units, but in such a place that I don't know how I'm gonna get that, but I will definitely get that. So, what I was gonna say is, when you have places like these where the city is pretty much unreachable from everywhere, if you don't have any sea units, don't come from the sea. If you just can get some bombard units like these, bombard from far away. If you have some powerful melee units, just try getting them as close as possible without them being in the sea, because if they are not a naval unit, they do really tend to both take a lot of damage and they do not deal any damage at all. So in situations like this, as I said, just have a couple of units on bombarding it from far away and try getting melee units as close as possible so that when their defenses fall, you can just go in and take the city. But uh, other than that, you don't really need a lot of units for these because cities like these, they don't really grow much. They don't have much space. They like the sea resources don't really provide much to them. So yeah, they are not really powerful. So having just 3 or 4 units attacking it shouldn't really be a problem. And well, after a lot of time, we are finally done. I think. If I attack with that, if I attack with that. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Okay. Yep, he's defeated. Whatever. So, every single city-state has made peace with everyone. And oh, that's again the thing where I get someone's citizenship, then they attack, then they make peace again. Yeah, whatever. So, we have defeated everyone in here, me and my units. And now we almost have 2 continents on our side. We just need to clear out this small zone. And I guess that will be really easy considering how I took care of Russia and they did have a lot of military strength, and Congo, not really. So, next episode I will really be defeating Congo, and I don't know, that will be it, I guess, for this season. Yep, I'll just keep the city. Yeah, I'll double that. Whatever. The only civilization left already hates us like a lot. No, they don't even have one single trait of us that they like. Well, anyways, as I said, we defeated everyone, and we didn't really lose any units. We just had like 3 or 4 units that were pretty old, and I was gonna get rid of them anyways. I just sent them in to die, and that's it. So, next episode, I will be just going around, and I wanna try having war with Congo from different fronts. Like I will be attacking with a couple of units I already have in here from this side. I will be attacking with a couple of units, so a lot of units from this side. And I will send in some units in here to attack that. So they don't really have any military strength, so that shouldn't really cause a problem, but that should be fun. So I guess this will be it for this episode. I hope I'll see you later, and bye bye.